Hey there. Welcome back to CineMyles coverage. Here's what's going on this week in the world of film. As you might have already heard, Disney and Marvel Studios laid off 8% of their visual effects team, which is up to 1,000 employees across the company, which has rightfully sparked some outrage against the mega corporation. This decision was made in lieu of Disney job cuts and a post-production transition in their film studios to artists that'll now be contractors hired project to project and managed by a small in-house team. Regardless of how they try to justify it or frame it, I would think the job security of a visual effects artist at Disney and Marvel would be an obviously safe position, but this just goes to show how unpredictable this industry is and how badly the post-production unionization conversation needs to be picked back up again. Over the past week, we've gotten a handful of new trailers, including a new Insidious film, another Hunger Games prequel, a Punisher short film from Marvel, Godzilla Minus Zero, a Netflix Lord of the Flies adaptation, and a few others. Here's the box office numbers from this past weekend. These are mostly the same as last week's update, which was expected with no major release in the past week, but it's always good to see some good films follow their path of box office success. We should expect next week's numbers to be a mixed bag, though, with a couple of releases coming out. At this point, we're halfway through April and have already seen the biggest and most anticipated films of the month drop already, but there are some big releases coming out in the second half of the month that we should be looking out for. Lee Cronin's The Mummy is releasing tomorrow, as well as Bob Odenkirk's action movie Normal. On April 24th, A24's Mother Mary, starring Anne Hathaway, is releasing, and so is Desert Warrior, which is the historical war drama featuring Anthony Mackie and Ben Kingsley. And of course, ending this loaded month with the Michael Jackson biopic, which is also releasing on April 24th. A couple weeks ago, I got this comment to give my shouts for the AMC A-listers for their weekly 4 movies. For this week, I'd go run the drama, The Mummy, Normal, and a Project Hail Mary rewatch before it leaves theaters. Genuinely one of those movies you wish you could watch in a theater every time you go to watch it. But that's everything I got for you guys this week. Be sure to follow for industry updates and all things film, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow for the Friday Filmmaker Quiz.